After I bought the plane, I brought it to Lithuania. Well, we've assembled the plane with the Fascination brand. Let's fly! It took almost 4 months to register the plane. During this time, aircraft mechanic Andrews replaced all the necessary parts: oil, rubber, gaskets and spark plugs. And we can fly safely. Since I don't have a type designation for this aircraft, I have to fly with an instructor first. In totally, I need to fly 2 hours and 50 minutes according to a special program. After the program, I will receive an entry in my flight logbook and will be able to fly solo. To obtain the type, I need to make 16 flights, that is 16 takeoffs, and the same number of landings. When someone can say me toast, so that the number of takeoffs matches the number of landings, and we wish you safe flights. Here is our aerobatic glider. First takeoff after its upgrade. A new morning and our sports plane. Well, we'll be flying again. We've filled it up with fuel. People will be assembling their gliders because it's too cold to fly anymore. And this is the view near the hangar. And I'll be flying again with the same instructor. My friend, his name is Vytautas Sabeckis. He is an airplane pilot, a glider pilot, a test pilot, and an instructor. He has thousands of hours of flight time. He started flying glider in his youth. He has many awards because he won many times in gliding. A separate documentary could be made about this man, and ever a future film, because he has so many interesting stories about airplanes, gliders, and their flights. He started competing in gliding in the 70s and still competes today. And one of his sons not only participate in gliding competition, but he also consistently wins. There is a factory near our airfield that produces glider, and Vytautas once worked there as a test pilot. He had to push the glider to its limits. Okay, thanks for my instructor. Well, looks like evening. We had a good flight. We're pushing our plane into the hangar, and the windshield and propellers are covered. I arrived at our airfield for a flight. The weather is perfect for flying today. I've completed my program, received a new type, and can now fly my own plane with confidence. I already have an entry in my flight log. Before, I've flown planes in which you can really feel the difference between taking off with a passenger or alone. But I don't feel it on my plane. It has a very light fuselage and a powerful engine. Plus it has good aerodynamics. It's a winter time and I want to fly some more. So we go to a hangar which is already full of plane stored the winter. So our plane, our glider, the Antonov plane has already been delivered, which belongs to the parachutist. It's already winter, but we can fly, because it's +1 degrees outside, and drive. Well, we will fly. So I am flying alone. My goal is to hone my skills and to get a good feel for the plane. You need to fly a lot of circuits, make a lot of takeoffs and a lot of landings, which is exactly what I do. Well, that's it. We flew today and this is the view of the airfield. My friend will fly on a big plane and I will check the oil on my plane. I've flown many planes and I can say about my plane that it's one of the fastest planes I've ever flown. Its cruising speed is 220 kilometers per hour and its maximum speed is 250 kilometers per hour. It could fly faster, but I fly according to the manual instructions. I'm still practicing landing and immediately taking off. It's called conveyor. This is a computer that shows the propeller pitch, because mine is adjustable. We set it to 5600 and that's how we take off, 4400 for cruise. And here I am flying in my friend Darius' plane. I am flying as a passenger or as a co-pilot. My friend owns 5 airplanes and now we're flying his Jabiru. It's an Australian high-wing aircraft. Now we'll fly mine. Piper. My friend Darius and I pushed the plane out, we inspected the oil, we checked everything and we're getting ready to fly. We're making a checklist in the cockpit. Is the cockpit locked? We've removed the fuse from the reserve parachute. We're checking the primary and secondary ignition. If everything is okay, we can take off. And of course, we constantly monitoring engine parameters, especially temperatures and pressures. My friend set up the navigation and he's guided me on the right course. When the sun is shining outside, flying is double pleasant. To fly truly relaxed, you need to have flown at least 100 hours on this airplane. There are a lot of clouds below us. The view is amazing, but we always see the land because we fly visually. and we must always see the land. And we know that if an engine fails, we can always land safely. We're keeping our cruising speed 200 km per hour because the wind is blowing directly at us. And the wind is so strong that compared to the ground speed 130 km per hour. And 200 km per hour is the airspeed. If there weren't any wind, we'd be flying at this speed. We're landing. My first landing were rough, but now I'm more practiced, and I can land smoothly and confidently. This plane is very sensitive to landings. Well, we've completed another flight on my aeroplane. The aeroplane brand is Fascination B4BK. Thank you for flying with us, and I look forward to your feedback. Thank you.